And Sundays here, we like to shine a light on those Western New Yorkers who have made an impact on their families, friends, and communities. This morning, Larry Hanneberg shares the story of Joseph Heckt and his life well lived.
When he started wearing the cowboy hat, we thought it was silly, but he loved it. We just called him Cowboy Joe after that.
So that's how Shays projectionist Joseph Heckt got his nickname.
The Shays, their projectors are pretty antique. They're actually out of the Tech Theater that used to be on Main Street.
That's Joe Abad, a longtime friend and co-worker of Cowboy Joe's. We met him at the Pearl Street Brewery for a chat about his friend and mentor.
He kept them running. He was like a master at keeping them running.
Heckt kept himself running too, working into his 98th year. He was a behind-the-scenes force at theaters across Western New York.
There's 3 theaters that were on Ridge Road in Lackawanna, the Franklin, the Shays Lackawanna, and the Ridge. And he worked at all of them when he was 16 years old.
But in later years, projectionist work started to dry up. Heckt found other ways to contribute to the theater scene at places like North Tonowanda's Riviera Theater and Lewiston's Art Park.
And that's when, in the 70s, when he started at Art Park, he started doing way more stagehand work, but he always kept his hands in the projectionist stuff.
Heckt was also justly proud of his World War II military service, but didn't want any fuss. It took convincing for him to take part in a recent Veterans Honor Flight.
Well, he didn't want to do it. Him and this other guy that was a veteran that worked at Kleinhans. And I kept telling him, do it, do it. And then finally they both did it before they passed.
A veteran and an unseen linchpin in Western New York's theater scene, Cowboy Joe Heckt passed on April 18th of this year after a decades-long career helping to entertain and delight audiences after a life well lived.